Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. One of the most heavily debated topics in the Battlefield community as of late has been revolving around, should Battlefield 6 have a Battle Royale mode? Personally, I want the next Battlefield game to be void of the Battle Royale mode altogether. I feel it needs to be a free-to-play, standalone game with cross-platform, good anti-cheat, and should span the Battlefield franchise through the years. But that's just my wish. And part of my wish is coming true, thanks to the VU modding platform, aka Venice Unleashed. I've been wanting to make a video about Venice Unleashed for a few months now, ever since they came out with their mod tools for Battlefield 3, but for one reason or another, I didn't think it was a good time. But all that changed yesterday when in the middle of our first hour of streaming, Spike, one of my moderators, informed me that there was a buzz around a new Battlefield Battle Royale, and that Venice Unleashed was involved. But before we get into that, in case you didn't know anything about Venice Unleashed, let me bring you up to speed. They are a modding and improvement framework for Battlefield 3. They offer a variety of features such as the ability to host dedicated servers, high-frequency tick rate servers, configurable suppression and color correction. In other words, you can tone down that blue tint that everyone loves, and extensive modding capabilities. With it, you can join servers offering custom experiences such as the Battlefield 3 Reality mod, or create your own using the modding tools. I think they sum it up best on their homepage. VU is a community-oriented Battlefield 3 modding platform that gives you back control of your gaming experience. And that's the quick version. If you want more information on Venice Unleashed, I put a link in the description down below. However, I will be covering more information about VU pertaining to the Battle Royale mode coming up. Now, you may be asking yourself, is this legal? Well, Kevin, I'm no legal expert, but here's one of the contributing devs from VU, No Fate, answering that very question. He says, even though we don't have explicit permission, we've reached out many times to them and had zero response, though we've heard some good feedback from some people over at DICE. We're not doing anything illegal or that would violate their copyrights. We don't distribute or modify any game files. Everything is done in memory, and we also verify that you own the game via Origin before we let you play. We've also added extra measures to make sure that you can't use our project with cracked, pirated copies. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, like I was saying earlier about Battlefield Battle Royale was part of my wish come true, what I meant was, yeah, Kevin, this isn't for consoles. This is strictly for PC only. So if that's not you and you're thinking this video doesn't apply to me, yeah, you might be right, but I'll say this. Playing Battlefield 3 on PC nowadays doesn't take a beefy machine. And if you're like me and you still want to use a controller, well, you're in luck because you can do that too. I made a video covering the ins and outs of how to make that work, and you can find that right here. Now, that's just Battlefront 2 video, but the information applies to all of these games. Now keep in mind, there is no aim assist in Battlefield 3, nor do I see any modifications allowing for it. But really, who needs aim assist? Come on, let's talk about this Battle Royale. All the info is available in their Discord, but here's what I've learned so far. Who's developing this mod? A small development team consisting of 6 people. Most of them started their own version of a Battle Royale mod, or aspects of it, and they thought they could finish one together. How does this compare to other Battle Royale games? Well, okay, wait, this guy's name is Kevin. He's one of the developers. KVN, I guess it's pronounced Kevin, I don't know. Anyway, Kevin says, while developing, we wanted to stay as close to the Battlefield 3 experience as possible. For example, the only character physics code we modified currently is the free fall physics after you jump out of the plane so you can glide further. He goes on to say that they don't want to modify any weapons and they're not going to use all of them. The revive, health ammo, armor system is still in development and they don't have anything set in stone as of yet. They also have a ping system for teams and a merchant shop in the works. Will you be able to host your own server? Kevin says, we tried to develop this mod to be as configurable as possible, but we think that in the first couple of months, all servers should stick to the same settings so players won't get confused joining from one server to the other, but we will talk more in depth about hosting near the release. Where can you download and play it? You can't play it yet, but once it's done, you'll be able to play this mod through Venice Unleashed. Link in the description down below. When will it be released? To be announced. So they don't really have a date set yet, but as soon as they do, I'll let you know. Now, if you're looking to help these guys out, like I said earlier, they do have a Discord, and they say currently the only thing they need right now is time, but they will need playtesters in the future, and they will notify everyone about the playtesters options in the Discord. So yeah, there you go. So what do you guys think? Would you be interested in playing a Battlefield 3 Battle Royale? And it looks like it's going to be on the in-game maps, and those are pretty damn big maps, by the way. Those are some massive maps. Those are not small maps at all. I know it's not going to be for everybody because you don't have PC, but I know a lot of people that are on console that have been slowly switching over to PC because it's getting a little bit easier to get a rig that's not going to be so beefy. If you have an older system from 2016, 2017, 2018, you should be able to run Battlefield 3 fine. I don't think there'd be a problem at all. I mean, you don't have to have it on ultra fine settings or anything. Again, this isn't a Battlefield Battle Royale coming from the developers. This is coming from the fans. This is coming from people who love the game and would want something from their creation. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to play it. And as soon as I can get my hands on it and I can play it, I'm definitely going to be making a video. Most of the footage that you've seen in this video so far is from Venice Unleashed. And if you've noticed, there is no blue filter. Most of the ones that I've joined, that was the first thing they would remove that blue filter. Also, the suppression isn't as bad, so that's kind of cool too. You'll also notice that you'll see how far away a medic is, but honestly, I don't think that really matters as much because, you know, truth be told, you can't hold the bleed out process. So yeah, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, there's nothing you can do about it either way. You don't really have a choice. Everything is unlocked in this game, so when you go in, you're strictly at level 1. So if you're going into the VU, if you're going into Venice Unleashed and playing, whatever they have available, that's what you get to play. So if you don't have any of the DLC, then you'll only be able to join the servers that only have the vanilla game. Now, if you do have the DLC, if you have premium, then you'll be able to join whatever server you want. But keep in mind, you're not going to be able to level up. All the guns are unlocked, everything is available, and everybody's at level 1. But you will not advance. So this is just for giggles and funs. This is nothing to do with the base game or Battlefield 3 from DICE or anything. This is strictly just to have a lot of fun and to check out weapons maybe you haven't even unlocked yet. But, you know, there you go. So, again, what do you guys think if you've tried out Venice Unleashed? One of the reasons why I didn't make a video on this game right away is because, well, first of all, I really wanted to see what it was like with 100+ players. But to be honest, there hasn't been a lot of full server activity. It's very rare to find a server that was full. So I'm really hoping that this Battle Royale thing that they're working on will really bring some life to Venice Unleashed. Because, like I've said before, I've checked out Venice Unleashed, and I really didn't see a lot going on there. There's not a lot of full servers, and most of the time I had to jump on a server over in Germany with a pretty high ping, and I personally would love to see something over here in the US. Not to say that there are not servers available, just not a lot of them, and also they don't have a way of you getting in queue. So if the server is full, you're stuck there. That's kind of how that is. Now, maybe they've changed that since the last time I played, but I don't think they have. That's really about it. I enjoy the time that I've played on the servers. I think it's a lot of fun, but again, you don't really have a way to level up. And I'm also curious about this Battle Royale. Is there going to be any kind of way to see your score? Are you going to be able to compare yourself to other players, that kind of thing? I'm thinking not. I think again, this is just going in for, let's just say, shits and giggles, you know? I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm curious how competitive it's going to be. I'm looking forward to it. All right, guys, that's about it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to check us out, we do stream every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 o'clock till about 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come by, say hello, and yeah, there you go. All right, until next time, bye for now.